Hello roamers, and just like that we are in a new country. We are in Slovakia. A couple of hours on the train from Brno in the Czech Republic, and now we're in Slovakia in Bratislava, which is really close to Vienna and the border. And indeed the Danube does flow through here, I think. You can't check in until 3 o'clock at the hotel. It's one of these autonomous hotels. Everything's done with codes and you don't have to actually see anyone. Labour saving, cost saving. But yeah, Zlatý bazant. Not sure how similar the language is here. I think it is very similar. We shall see. Welcome to Slovakia. So I booked a cheap hostel, 10 quid a night, and the bloody locker system is a bit dodgy, but well, in fact there ain't no lockers, so I might have to carry some stuff around with me. It's just a little bit annoying, but you know, it is what it is, isn't it, when you're paying that kind of price. But anyway, it's going to be getting dark here pretty soon, being where it is, and it's only 3:30, so let's get out and have a walk around. It looks a bit grim. I suppose places always do at first, don't they, and then you find the light. That huge church there is the parish of the Assumption of the Virgin Mary. Enormous great church. Wow, coming into the posh part of town. Nice apartments up there, very swanky. Plenty of public transport. It's in the Czech Republic, all good. So to get me steps in, I've come to the Nivy shopping centre. I'm pretty sure it is called Nivy, and basically this is where the Flix bus ticket office is and where some of the buses depart from. So this afternoon's operation is about getting the bus booked, and then we're going to get some food and chill out, maybe go and look at the river, who knows. Still only early. So yeah, very swanky, very posh. Is it really 12 to 14% cheaper than the Czech Republic? We shall see. It's hard to do the sums on some of these things, but let's have a look. So this is indeed the place where you get tickets. It's all downstairs. This is Slovak coach lines, but they sell Flix bus tickets. So if you're looking for a Flix bus office, you won't find one. They just sell it via the Slovak lines. So I'm going via Vienna, which is good, because maybe I'll get to have a little bit of look of the city. I was going to go there. It's like hundreds of dollars for a hotel though. Even the hostels are like $100 a night or something, so I'm not doing that. But anyway, I think that's it for the day. Ticket acquired. Oh, and there's a big Lidl in there as well. So I've got actually got some tofu, some curried noodles, some fresh veggies to put on there. Hello mate, how are you? Yeah, so it's going to be good. It is going to be good. I mean, dinner's going to be good. So roamers, this is the Easy Hostel. Plenty of bins. Little suburb. It's all autonomous, all electronic codes, you know, blah blah blah. Short walk to the station, about half hour to the river. So I've got 4 nights in Bratislava because it's my only stop in Slovakia. So I should probably go upstairs and get another battery, shouldn't I? It looks like it's going to be rainy today. It's cold. It's a bit miserable looking, but there's plenty to see. So let's get at it. Yeah, so grey streets, bit wet and misty, but look at that for a door. I mean, there's a lot of work gone into that door. There's a lot of graffiti in Eastern Europe. Kind of like it. Very, you know, expressive, emotional, all that kind of stuff. When I was in the Czech Republic at the Christmas markets, I see some things there, and I thought I saw this stringy kind of cheese, but there is actually a cheese vending machine. Another dairy product as well. Good up your calcium, Slovakia. So temperature's currently 4 degrees with a yellow warning for fog. We might be able to see more of the fog down at the river. But there's some beautiful buildings here as we get towards the old town, which is always where all the funky stuff happens, isn't it? So here we have the Slovakian Presidential Palace, looking rather grand and perfect with all the gold trim and beautiful statues. Got a bit of a Buckingham Palace feel, but nowhere as near, you know, nowhere as good, but flags flying proudly, pretty good. And there we have the Fountain of Peace planet, looking very wet, but not because the water's working. Oh, how jolly. Right, so what have we got to work with here? We've got the castle up on the hill there, which maybe you can barely see through the mist. And then there's a tower around the corner here, St Michael's Tower. Apparently good views over the neighbourhood, but how much can you see when it's raining? I think the river is my best option. But we'll go up to the castle another day, hopefully, when it's not so foggy. Michel Siblana. Been here a long time, 13th century. So we've got the big gate into the whole town, which we're just walking through. And above it sits a tower. Apparently you get the tickets, €6 in a local shop. Oh look, there it is. Beautiful. Well, this is a bit more what we've realised as an old town, isn't it? Old streets, old buildings, small shops, all that type of stuff. Traditional Slovak menu. Cabbage soup with sausage and mushrooms, chicken broth with meat and vegetables, cabbage soup, potato balls. It's all very liquidy. I'm sure it's hearty and filling and warming though. Specialities. Famous patisserie, complete with puppets. Coffee and cake. Wow, very traditional looking. Top-notch gaff. That's good to know. They're setting up for some Christmas markets as well. I might have to come back one night, check them out. And there's the famous Drain Man sculpture of Bratislava. Hello buddy. His work cut out from the day, pissing down my rain. Gonna be soggy. Oh, and Jack Sparrow's here and all. Lollies, confectionery. Oh my god, what a treasure house. Alright Jack. So first glimpses of the mighty Danube. Yeah, so you can get a ferry cat. I don't know what they call them here, just a fast ferry service to Vienna. The price ranges, depends on timing. I think there's 3 departures a day, so you can actually go to a day trip to Vienna from Bratislava according to literature. But you can see the fog warning now. It's visibility is a bit restricted for sure. The mighty Danube looks quite clear, not brown like the Thames, not so much sediment perhaps, and a lot of fresh water. So there you are, roaming alongside the Danube. Come on, I'm bringing it to you. Like and subscribe and add comments below. So that is a great looking bridge. It looks like an observation tower up there on that platform thing. Should be pretty cool to check out. And also the reason why I started up, look at that view of the castle. You imagine in the olden days, traditional times, you know, boats coming up the river to see people at the castle. I mean, that just looks fantastic, especially in this weather as well. It gives it a real air of authenticity, I reckon. So there's a sign back there pointing to the old city walls. That looks like an old city wall, or maybe it was part of the church wall. Oh, there's so many churches in this part of the world. People must have been really religious at some point. Maybe it's please protect me from the cold, protect me from the rain, protect me from the drizzle. Oh, that's obviously what they're talking about. The section of the wall there, it's still got the archery windows and all that type of stuff, so as a defensive structure. So let's have a walk along a bit. Yes, I'm ticking off the city walls, done. Under Bratislava Castle, looking very nice. God, you can imagine old horses and carts going up and down here. Looks proper. So apparently we've got the Slovakian Parliament somewhere. It said it pointed up here, but where that is I don't know. It might be those buildings, but that looks like a hotel. Got the old church chiming the bells in the distance. Oh, I'm getting wet now. I'm pretty chilly. When do you pull the pin on the phone? Yeah, you can see the fog as well. So much to see, and weather don't allow it. Oh, they've got rooftop gardens going down there. Soil, plants, but that looks nice. Sedum, beautiful. Slovakian Parliament, pretty nice. I like the waterfall features at the front. Very splendid. So just across from the Parliament is the castle. I'm not going in today. Too cold. Maybe tomorrow. That's just the way it is, isn't it? So the rain's eased off a bit, but I'm feeling damp and cold, so I'm going to go back and dry out for a while at the hostel. Just want to show you that wall art. Just been to the Lidl here, got some nice salad and some Gouda, some nice bread. So yep, that's the plan. Will I go out again today? Probably, but I've got to warm up a bit first. So Romans, it's another day in Slovakia. It's going to be not so rainy today, but it's still very chilly. So I'm heading up to that memorial up there called Slavic, which is up on top of the hill. I don't know whether you can see it in the distance, but we're going to go up there and look at the viewpoint. So my fellow historians, this monument which we're about to see, the Slavin Monument, is dedicated to the Soviet soldiers who died in the spring of 1945 during World War II battles against the Nazis to free the peoples of Bratislava and Slovakia. So it's a highly revered statue and honoured because of their sacrifice. So with deep respect, let's go and have a look at it and see the views, which are already looking pretty good. So 37 metres tall with a soldier with a bunch of flowers in his hands at the top. Liberation, baby. Can all do with liberation. Wow, fantastic viewpoints over the city. All the way down. Don't know whether that way's the river, but so there's a name of all the battles on the outside. Wish I could see the soldier up there. It would be a fantastic sculpture. Wow. Oh, it's cold up here, that's for sure. Snow's still about. There is some actual fluttering of snow. Apparently it's supposed to stop by 11 o'clock. 12 o'clock I'll have my t-shirt on, I'll be walking about with my shorts. What? Dukla. The big battle of Dukla. The battle for Bratislava. So I believe there's some soldiers entombed inside. Lovely views over the city. Obviously it doesn't look as good for you as it does for me, but you don't feel the cold either, do you? My fingers are getting cold on this camera, so reap the rewards of someone else roaming. Slovinsky Plaza, big train station down there. You down to the castle, obviously, and to the UFO Bridge as they call it, and the Danube. Shame the crane's in the way, but you know, people have got to build shit, haven't they? Awesome. Wow, that's a big old view. Cold wind up here. Thank you, Slavin. Thank you, Soviet people. So I just found a massive shortcut to Slavin. Google Maps. Get that one on Google Maps. That is a massive staircase shortcut. So we're crossing the Danube, Rovers. Another... Oh no, I've crossed the Danube before in Budapest. Walked over it loads of times. But anyway, I just want to point out one of the attractions here is this bridge, the next bridge over. Oh, it's cold up here. They call it the UFO Bridge because of that lookout tower. And there's lots of posts on Google Maps and there. Is it worth going up the thing and all that? I mean, there's lots of other points. I reckon the Slavin Memorial was really good for a viewpoint. I mean, what can you see from up there? You can just see the river. Whereas if you actually walk across the river, you get to see heaps. Whew. I just went to one of the supermarkets here called Billa, and they have a salad bar. When it's not exactly salad weather, I'll have a warm meal later, but oh my god, it's delicious. Delicious choice of salad, and they actually have tofu, barbecue tofu in there and stuff. Oh my god, the sun's coming out. Yay! Should be nice tomorrow. Get up to the castle and move on with some more roaming. I just realised there's actually a few Danube River cruise boats moored up over there. Loads of cafe boats and what have you here, so the river is buzzing. So there's a nice park here. Very nice park. There's a sign back there saying there's been so many battles here. Crusades, Napoleon fought here, there's been all sorts going on. Obviously World War II, so just giving you a view of the river. I'm going to pop into the shopping centre over here, see if I can get a bum bag so I can keep my passport safe while I'm in these hostels. Save money on accommodation. You need a different bag to, you know, secure your goods and your chattels. I wonder if cold affects your brain. Fucking feels like it. I wonder why it suddenly got cold and the winds picked up. And I did notice on the weather news yesterday on the app, it said, oh yeah, you know, wind chill factor today. And my god, it is vicious. Another riverboat cruise. I bet people don't spend much time on deck or out on their cabins, that's for sure. Or maybe they do, maybe they're well dressed. So this shopping centre is called AUPark, and it is huge. Very plush, new design, lots of speciality shops, and it's warm. So there's actually a food court, casino, it's all sorts in here. So just hit the under bridge gym there. I'm going to walk up this ramp and go across the bridge, and that is why they call this bridge the UFO Bridge, because of the viewing platform. God knows how you get up there. There must be some sort of stairs or lift or something, but yeah, this is the UFO Bridge in Bratislava. So I was walking through here yesterday, but the camera had run out. So this is Slobody Square. Now that to me looks like a lotus. So that's why I was intrigued. That's why I wanted to take a picture of it, because I'm a big fan of the lotus. So yeah, this is a huge space. Cafes, obviously fountains, water features in the summer. So yeah. Another landmark, a landmark Romans in Bratislava. It's been a good day today, I've had a good walk. Bought some stuff, been to Lidl, got some grub for later. Can't be bad. Good morning, Romans. So last day in Bratislava, Slovakia. What have I got earmarked for today? Just having a wander around. I'm going to walk further along the Danube because it's a nice walk. It's a half sunny day, or there's no rain, so it feels like summer. No hoodie on today, just a shirt and a jacket. A bit chilly, but I'll be walking, that'll keep me warm. I'm going to go to the Natural History Museum as well, and have a bit more of a look around the town. And if the weather's fine tonight, maybe go to the markets, or maybe not, because I've seen a few markets, you know, mulled wine, this, that and the other. But the main thing is, had a good time while I've been here. Super excited about moving on tomorrow as always. Got an early start, get the bus, first Flix bus. I think it's about a 7-hour journey to where I'm going. But anyway, let's get on with today in Bratislava. It's all very grand, isn't it? Well, there you go, the market is open today during the day. It must have just been the bad weather, because it has been stinkingly bad weather. So what have we got? We've got the mulled wines, we've got the all manner of stuff going on. So far I can only see mulled wine, but traditional cakes, traditional charcuterie, sizzling away, pancake selection. Seems like a typical market. Oh, the smell of that meat. Kinder Bueno. What else we got? Statues. This is probably more grog. Yeah, Vinca. Oh, the smell of the wine, the fermented smell of the mulled wine. Oh, very strong. So I had some lunch. Walking along the river. They've planted all these lovely grasses along here. It's a lovely waterfront, lots of nice apartments, these little lookout bridgey things. And there's some cinemas, and I believe there's some type of a port up here. There's a train thing. Oh yeah, so the path along the foreshore stops here, so to see another way to go. The river's flowing pretty quickly, and it is indeed quite shocking to see the sun. It feels so bright to my eyes after so long being overcast, so I might have to get my sunglasses back out. A beautiful Danube. And there we have another massive monument, topped by a lion. General Dr. Milan Vratislav Stefanic. And here we have the famous snooker ball sculpture. Whoa, that's a cold wind. Not sure what that is. This is a very new part of town though, that's for sure. Eurovie is another shopping centre here. Ah, nice and colourful. Please keep off the statue. Okay. Wanted to climb up it, and that says please keep off the statue as well. What's it about? What does it mean? So it looks like we've got a port over there, or where they load up vessels, where the cranes are. This I'm going to call the Harp Bridge, and another bridge, another view of Bratislava. Yay! Lovely autumn colours. I'm just walking along the riverbank, and just to see all these beautiful colours, you know, the yellows and oranges, the ivy covering the forest floor. It's a delight. So I was going to go to the Natural History Museum, which is just along the river there before the Green Bridge, but I've decided to come to the art gallery instead, because I'm a bit more arty. I've seen a few dinosaurs in my time and skeletons of birds and stuff, so let's go and check out the art gallery. So I just got a €5 seniors ticket. Go Czech Republic. It's a really nice space though. They say this is like the Guggenheim, a mini Guggenheim from New York. So it's very impressive. A very nice space, light, cheerful, and for €5, beautiful. Some really interesting stuff in here. None of it's too old yet that I've seen. It's, you know, 50s, 60s, 70s. It's really interesting. Lovely colours. Beautiful stuff. I mean, I'm tempted to say some of it looks a bit industrial, but I don't really know if that's the case, but it's very, very diverse. Some great stuff. Bit of mixed media, and there is an older paintings here from, I don't know, hundreds of years ago. I mean, look at that chick. Grandpa, Grandma, listen to the radio. Of the portrait of Empress Maria Theresa, 1765 to 1766. So there you go. Lovely dress. Very Victorian looking. So that is a very worthwhile gallery. I only lost my bloody ticket again. I'm classic at losing tickets. Tickets are flat, they lay against my phone. When I take my phone out to take pictures, I buy a ticket. But anyway, I think I'm calling it. It's getting dark, the GoPro's no good in the dark. So I'm going to call it here from Bratislava. It's been, I've really enjoyed it actually. I mean, it's the only place I'm going to see in Slovakia on this trip, so really enjoyed it. And to finish off in the art gallery, very good. I'm going to take a slow walk back to the hotel, get some food for dinner, go back, watch a movie, pack for the next roaming adventure. New country tomorrow. Fantastic. I feel so grateful. If you're watching, well, you've got to be watching, otherwise you wouldn't know, would you? Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Peace and love. Comment below, all that sort of stuff. And have a great evening and a great day wherever you are in the world. Enjoy your life.